Oh, how do you do?
This way it is. Here we go. Right in time. National anthems. Right into it. Oh, I'm sweating. That was Big Nico. Dalus is first in. He never even had that advantage there. Look how quick he is. James, what's happening, mate? Welcome back. Welcome back.
You heard me. You heard me opening the stream after you'd already went live. I never had it ready or anything.
Yes, Anna. That is a stinking national anthem that Croatia got. Apologies to any Croatians. Early predictions, Xander in 2-1 Croatia. Okay.
I saw Steph.
Xander will, you know what it's like. Well, we're a little bit later than we planned again. We'll maybe need to go 15 minutes, do a 5-minute countdown, and have a wee prediction talk and that bit before it. Might need to start doing that. But this is the first time on the EURO2020, so we'll see how this goes today, and then we'll should be smoother tomorrow every time we do it, you know.
Better every time, mate. Better every time.
Aaron, what's going on, mate? Wee bit of God Save the Queen. Dalus will be singing his heart out here.
Oh, I mean, this is true. Since I moved down here, as you lot like to point out so much, I am apparently English now, so, you know, there's that.
Safe. I cannot believe this. I want to listen to this national anthem chat, but at the same time, well, we'll talk about the England team right after this. That's the best. That and Italy's is very good, but that's... God save our Queen. Imagine how good that feels for all the actual pure die-hard English football fans that are down there. After all this corona nonsense for a year and a half, and then you get to this, where I'd probably say a quarter-filled Wembley, singing that. So imagine how good that must feel. Oof. But I'll read this out.
By the way, the crowd audio's not coming through on the stream, Reese.
I'll read this as we're getting thingied. It's probably just because I've got it that quiet, mate, because it is showing something. I'll put it up a little bit now. I just had it that low just to make sure that it wasn't...
Ah, okay.
rattling in our ears. 1-1 draw. Robert's prediction. Okay. So, England's team, by the way, for those that have seen my prediction video before, the Pickford is in goals. Your back four, Walker and Sebastian starting at right back. The back two of Stones and Tyrone Mings. Tyrone Mings is a bang average footballer, to be kind. We'll call him a bang average footballer. Trippier is starting at left back though, which is crazy to me. It was all the talk was going to be Shaw, Croatia. Everyone on Twitter and social media seems to be the same, thinking, what the heck is that? But Trippier has got the nod at left back, and then they've respected Croatia quite a bit. They went Phillips and Rice, and I know there's not going to be a lot of England fans happy about this, I reckon. And then your front four, three of them I think England fans will be happy with: Mount, Foden, and Kane. And unless you're a Man City fan, then I think you're very, very surprised to see Sterling starting over Grealish today. I think I've seen 90% English fans are saying they thought Grealish was an absolute shoo-in, like it had to start, but they've went without him. They have went without him for this.
I think it's more commentary. We're touching on it before the game, before we went live. But I think it's more. This is Mount's first, not Mount. This is Grealish's like first major with England, and Sterling's been there. He's done it. He
has been there, done it. Yep.
Got the experience. So it's
I feel like Grealish has got that type of confidence, that kind of confidence as a player that he could get away with.
He seems to have the mentality. He could go straight in.
As always, we'll work on this right now. We're watching it in BBC iPlayer. If you're watching it on your TV, like you're going to be ahead of us. You definitely are going to be ahead of us. It's just we've got this set up, but we will try to get this as close to TV times as possible going forward. But that's us. We have it on screen now for our kickoff.
Speaking of, you full screening it, mate.
What is that?
Are you putting it full screen?
What full screen?
iPlayer.
Oh, right, yeah. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm doing look at my stream going, what?
It's something on stream? What have I not done? What?
But personally, we can talk about a few different things during this, but I think a couple of predictions there: a 2-1 Croatia, a 2-1 Croatia, and a 1-1 draw. So I'm going against you, chat. We're usually quite aligned because it's usually Rangers scores we're predicting, but I'm going with a 3-1 England win for today. That's what I think. I think England will come out with a bang today at Wembley, and realistically for the Scottish fans as well. I've said this beforehand. You probably want England to win. It makes sense that everyone knows England should top the group, so Croatia losing makes things easier for Scotland. I guess I would see it that way anyway. But
I mean, it's one of those ones. It's like a draw today kind of makes it a bit easier for us, but then you have the throw up of, well, crap, England or Croatia could be the ones to do it.
Yeah.
Whereas if one team is on fire throughout the group stage, wins all their games, like, that makes it a bit easier for us, or for Scotland, but I don't know. I think this is going to be a tough game, though.
No one wanting to make a mistake. It's been quite a scrappy first minute and a half. I can't believe they went with 2 defensive midfielders, with Rice and Phillips. I think that this here what we're seeing is a lot of safe possession for England. I think you'll see a lot of that today throughout this game. There'll be a lot of fantasy owners quite happy, I tell you. A lot of people took the risk putting Foden into the fantasy team and he's getting.
Yep, it'll be certainly paying dividends for people now.
And it'll be interesting to see Trippier already, look, just using his right foot, constantly right foot, trying to put it in for that right foot. That will be interesting for this shot, because it's not as like I thought. Again, I cannot believe it wasn't either Shaw or Chilwell that gets picked there. But we'll see what Trippier offers going forward. I think he'll be absolutely fine defensively, but going forward, we need to see what he offers, if he's actually going to use that left foot. But Aaron asking if BB is starting. Of course, BB being Borna Barisic, if there's any people that aren't regulars in the stream. Borna Barisic is not even in the squad. He was not even selected in the squad, in the matchday squad, never mind starting, mate. So whether it's an injury, whether it's
injury,
a lot of Rangers fans are just saying injury because they think that's why. But Croatia have a lot of a good first choice. Well, a lot of good options at left back. They've got a boy for Dinamo Zagreb starting at left back now. I believe there's a Croatian for Lille as well, who've also just won the Ligue 1 in France. So he's clearly up with a lot of competition. But I don't think there's anything been confirmed by Croatia, whether it's an injury or just out of the squad or whatever. Because I've only watched Croatia a few times, and to be fair to Born, that's when they've been playing really good teams. I think I've seen them play Portugal, France, a couple of friendlies and that, and Borna was getting rinsed at left back. He was getting absolutely rinsed. The last time I watched them was when they were playing Portugal and Cancelo. Obviously Cancelo
just ran on riot.
But after that game, I doubt Borna would ever want to play a game of football again. It was that bad what Cancelo was doing to him all game.
Ref! Come on now!
What happened there? But the ref?
The ref literally just like
stopped the ball. Oh, aye, that's what it is. It's annoying, but I get that because that is the rules. If it hits the ref, you need to stop the game. But Croatia got in for that, by the way.
Aye.
But nice
I mean, it's not like it would have changed anyway. It's not like there was a chance of an England player intercepting that. The Croatia player was literally like, you'd have thought he was marking the ref. He was shirt tight with him.
I'll read out the full.
You tweeted it. You tweeted it as well earlier on Twitter, man. The fact that Mings is starting while Goldson's sitting at home having to watch this, like.
Sterling leading an attack now. Sterling's got a point to prove.
Yep.
Foden.
Oh,
he smacked
the
him.
post!
Golden boy, Mr. Gaza there. Look at him.
Oh.
Mr. Gaza, almost opening the scoring. What a start that would have been for England fans, by the way.
Oh, I know, man.
Off the inside of the post, cutting inside that left foot. Dangerous player. I tell you, get your money on Phil Foden.
People that say
player of the
Foden's
tournament.
overrated, man, I want to know what they're on. Like, you get so many people that are like, nah, Foden shouldn't be in that team, Foden's overrated,
It's the Mount
Foden's
Foden
this.
you get now. That's what you get a lot of English fans debating over. Obviously Chelsea and City fans are going to be biased, but mate, you can't say... Mount is very good. Mount's a very good footballer,
Right.
but Foden... early stages, but Foden has potential to be up in conversations as Kyle Walker's...
Ooh, very slack passer
very
for
slack
Kyle Walker.
with the ball.
Tav wouldn't have done that. Tav wouldn't have done that.
Nah, not a chance. That Declan Rice, by the way, what a player.
Aye.
After the season he's had with West Ham.
Aye, for me, because I know like you'll get a lot of people that will come into the chat
Scotland.
that it'll be the like Scotland-England rivalry, or you'll get people that are in my side of things and Reese's side of things as well, where it's like you want all the home nations to do well. Like for me, I want all the home nations to do well, but I would take Scotland over England in the head-to-head. But I still want all the home nations to do well. And looking at that replay, man, oh, like it very nearly came off the keeper and went in the net as well. Like that was so close to coming off the keeper. Jesus. Like you said, man, what a start that would have been for England.
They have started better here. If England get an early goal, this could be a long 90 minutes for Croatia.
Yeah.
Start. You should be able to hear that crowd noise, by the way. It should definitely be coming through now, because it's a bit...
It's quiet, but you
Yeah.
can hear it.
So, because
It's like very quiet.
that's what people said about it in the past. It's just trying to avoid the pure dead silence when we're not saying anything. You know what I mean? Because we also try to talk as much as we can, but...
Like what I'd do is like in your audio.
Oh, Sterling!
By the way,
Oh, what a tackle! What a tackle!
Corner.
Sterling knows. He's not really shouting for it.
yeah, he's no shouting for it at all.
Very good play for Sterling, by the way. He'll be trying
Good
to
play
prove
for
a
England
point.
generally.
Ooh, might have been offside.
The argument
That's-
for
that-
offside
the
there. By the
armpits.
way. Aye.
By the way, just spoke about it briefly. I've not really ran through Croatia's team. They've got AC Milan's Rebic up top. Show the game, my God, we cannot due to copyright. Fortunately, Emma. The middle four. Well, no. England's whipping in a corner to what to be.
Walking
missing
the
major
score.
out. Oh. Oh! Calvin Phillips, yeah.
Calvin Phillips,
Few
man.
people surprised to see him
Jeez.
starting, nearly getting the opener there, big volley off a corner. That'd have been a beautiful goal.
Going for the Pro
But
Clubs goal there, man.
England, give me a second. Let me actually run over this team. You've got Rebic, you've got Perisic. There's a theme here that itches. Rebic, Perisic, a very, very strong middle three of Kovacic, Modric and Brozovic. Brilliant middle three that. Kramaric playing off that right hand side. And a back four, which is where I think Croatia's actually at their weakest, is... bear with me with the pronunciations here. Right, Vida and
Look.
Croatia and Athletic Madrid right back. I'll say that. And then I've got Kaleta Kar and the Dynamo Zagreb
Who's
left
he
back.
play for?
The Dynamo Zagreb left back. That'll do.
Aye, him. We all know him.
Livakovic
Common
and
household
goals.
name in football.
That's where we're at. That's the Croatian team. No Borna Barisic, unfortunately.
Oh, by the way, man, another look at that volley.
And as well, just
Finds its way through 1, 2, 3 players. Fair play to the keeper getting down to that after having his line of sight blocked for that long, though.
and in case there's any channel members in the chat, we have available. Ba-ba-bam. See there? We've got some emojis updated for the Euros. We've got Scotland and England because most of the people that view this will be Scottish English. But then we've got the team that's playing. We'll always try to have the teams that are playing there as well. So that's just a wee benefit for the channel members to show who you're supporting in the chat. Good ball for Phillips. I'm interested to see as well what Phillips offers, because obviously he does do well for Leeds, but now he's playing with even better players again. See if he ups it more. How did I get my wee this box? Good, it this box. Oh, there we go. That's it. "10 minutes, and England fans will certainly be the happiest." They're catching him a lot with this over the top ball. I thought Kane was setting up for a volley. Sterling's been very involved. I love Croatia. Have even got the legs now to win these counter attacks. Perez has just got a bit of legs on him, but apart from that, going forward, that is not the place that they want to be giving the ball away there. Brozovic. It was good pressure, to be fair, from England, but that is not the place you want to be giving the ball away. Here comes the right back, left back, Kieran Trippier. Who's interested in this? Mount. He's always going to stand up and want the ball.
You know what we should do so we can show the game, by the way? Because I was just having a wee read of the Euros screening license there. If you limit the event to 300 people and the only money you make from it is from food and drink sales, you're allowed to screen it without a license.
What?
No joke, that is one of the rules on the Euros page. So you know what, guys? Sorry, 300 people. If you want to order food, I'll deliver it to you in about a month. It's fine.
Weird. Some mad rules to about that. Croatia got this whole I doubt it, Jamesy. I doubt it, especially not with this start. You supporting Scotland, Jamesy, or do you just not want England to win? Because if you're supporting Scotland, I'm surprised that the Scottish fans don't want England to win. I'm surprised.
Like I said, though, it's one of those ones you either get the people that support the home nations or the people that are just
I get them
massive Scotland-England rivalry.
The rivalry and not liking England, but then you've got less chance to go through if England lose.
Aye. Ringo, unfortunately, the emotes do only work for the channel members, buddy.
The England fans are. We're getting chance at Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Dear. Scotland get battered. That game is going to be tasty, by the way, that Scotland-England game.
Oh, mate.
It's going to be tasty. I wonder how many Scottish fans will actually go down.
I don't know, man. I'm already halfway there. Screw it. Shall I just go join you for the phone in the crowd?
Back to safe position. Support Scotland. You want Croatia to beat England? Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. It's a harder job for Scotland that way. Definitely harder. Tyron Mings, just give me the fear. Every time he's got the ball, we're just waiting for him to make a mistake.
The issue with that then is if Croatia beat England,
Scotland
then basically need to beat England to go through.
Scotland would
either that or
need to beat England or beat Croatia.
Or Czech Republic would need to beat.
It's awkward this group
England
stage because it's only three. It's a
games,
very awkward number of games. It encourages goals. We've seen this to Hannah.
Oh, aye.
You're not just sitting for a draw. You've got 3 games to go through.
Yep.
And it was out of 6 groups, you've got the 4 best third place teams that go through.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you get 1 win in your group, I think you'd be safe to go through as a best fourth place.
Yeah,
I think there will be
you
a
spoke
couple of
about it in your
groups where-
prediction video.
Yeah, I think there'll be a couple of people that don't get a win. One of them being Hungary. I mean, they might shock the world, but I don't see Hungary getting a win. And then we'll see some of the other teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Czech Republic will get a win. Oh, the one in the middle there, Mount, head up. It's because Kane's in the left wing. What's happening here?
Oh.
Modric is just so... He's just never going to sweat, is he, Modric? Just
Nah, made of ice, mate. Made of ice.
been there, done that. I thought it was a fun but fair challenge there, you know. With Brozovic.
Mm-hmm.
See this back? Nothing in that one. It is a foul. It is a foul. That was a hairdo, we'll call it, from Calvin Phillips there. An interesting hairdo. I'll just say that. Trippier. Shades of the Croatia game before for England fans. It's a wee bit too far out, I think. Just a wee bit too far out, you would presume. Surely this is getting dinked into the box and not. What is
I think
Kane?
Scotland can do that. Yes, in a draw. Hope you're well, lads. Steg, what's happening, mate? Steg!
How you doing, mate? I think Scotland will go through as well, mate. I think Scotland will shock a couple of people. I predicted they're going to come second in this group. I think they'll definitely go through as a third place at the worst. But, I don't know. Playing a couple of games at hand and that, I think they could just... I think they'll sneak a win over Croatia, you know. I think England will just be too strong. But, that's what I'm saying. If you're really wanting Scotland to do well in this tournament, I would think you would want England to win here. But
I mean, I suppose it just depends on what way you think that group's going to play it. If you're someone that thinks England's going to top it, then aye. But if somehow you think Croatia are going to top it, so I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got a team capable of it.
If somehow you think those World Cup runners-up are going to get out the group, I know.
I don't know, they're definitely getting out the group, but I don't know, man. Like, with the England talent, you know, I can't see them topping it. Like, I think England's got too much young talent coming through there now that's looking really, really promising. So
I think Croatia will grow into this a little bit more after England's very hot start. They were always going to do that here, but at Wembley. Aye, stay right on time, mate. Ooh, ooh! Shot. Is that a foul there? Yeah, so it wouldn't have went in anyway. Phillips would have been raging if that went in, I tell you. He's got my boots on here. That's the first person I've seen. Calvin Phillips.
In my boots! I use them! I've been looking Predator freaks I've brought, and like, you barely see anyone wearing. Well, there is obviously a few, like David Alaba, Asensio, Pepe, I like a few of the bigger boys that wear them, but Pogba. But they're very rare to see. Good taste. The rubber squeaky boots. Trippier, look! He cuts back again for that right footed pass it back. I cannot believe he started Trippier over Shaw and Chilwell. That is nuts. I think proved me wrong when he swings in a left foot beautiful cross later on, but overlaps, perfect left foot opportunity to swing that in, and he's cut back and passed it to the edge of the box with the right foot. I love to know Southgate's thinking. A lot of people have said this, even England fans as well, that team right there is good enough to win the Euros, but they don't think the manager is. I definitely think you're onto a point there. It's a run through the middle, that's decent. If Sterling's on side, he's in the box. Out to the back post, and mate, this weather's not good for my camera. It keeps it overheating now.
If you're freezing.
No, not freezing. It just keeps turning off and on and resetting itself.
Back to the same position. Croatia, I don't think Croatia's strikers even touched the ball here.
Nah.
Rebic. He can turn it on. Great player, but England's slowing the game right down now. Tyrone Mings. Can you believe it? Right lads, someone give us a goal. Yeah, I've only had literally 2 chances full game, and I honestly think for about 15 minutes this Wembley's just been singing Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Bit weird, isn't it? I thought you're Wembley 15 in the first 20 minutes, that's how you're singing it. Don't mind a wee song or two, because I get that. At Rangers you sing a piss take song at a Celtic every now and then, but to have every song based around them, I don't know. I definitely think England will win this. Obviously we'll keep that for watch on the time, but I think there'll be a lot of England players, pundit fans that will actually be shocked at Scotland's performance if they show up. Individually, look at some brilliant players individually now. I don't want Shaw. Mate, definitely. I don't want. Shaw's my pick, but if he went with Chilwell as well, I think Chilwell's really good. But mate, you're just forcing players in for the sake of it, aren't you? Playing Trippier at left back there. Sort of Sterling as well. Like Sterling has started the game pretty well, but I thought Grealish should have started all day. Oh no, Sterling got up. That was an accident. Interesting to see this intensity angle started off well, because it looked like a very, very warm day in London. Pressure on everyone. See, this is the last thing England want here. Letting that
London,
middle three.
So speaking of what you're saying about the heat, London's typically warmer than it is here, and it's 27 degrees here for me, mate. So
probably a comfortable 30 degrees at Wembley.
Probably. Not to mention, cause of all the noise and everything outside mine, and now I've got my window shut, so my room has turned into a sauna. I am melting here.
So is your camera, mate.
So's my camera.
Steg, mate. It's one of the good headaches, isn't it? Good headache to have. That's a good ball in the box. Mings was dealt with that well. It was a first. It wasn't a chance, but it was the first wee half chance we've seen Croatia get there. Just swinging a deep cross into the box.
Goldson would have started the counter attack for that. Just saying.
Literally with that from that, the header the through what he came. I tell you, like Stones and that. I think Stones. You've got other English players I get can be ahead of Goldson for experience and level to play at and that, but Tyrone Mings, genuinely without bias, is nowhere near the player Connor Goldson is.
I mean, this may be biased to the fact that I just cannot stand Man U because of the majority of their fans, but I don't rate Maguire either. I think he's like one of the most overhyped, overrated.
He's got mad stats. Like mad, very good stats, but he's just making mistakes that he makes. I don't rate him either. I think, but I think Stones is the top boy when he's on form. But It's definitely England's
Good old
weakest,
Stones man, he's been doing
position
me well
overall.
at the start of FIFA games for years. He's always been my go-to centre back at the start of FIFA games.
For Salco. That's how to pronounce it, mate. For Salco. I knew that as well. Sterling going for a Nacho Novo-esque volley at Hampden against Falkirk there. See that? Right off the throw-in on the half-turn there.
Right.
He's not quite got the Nacho
like,
Novo
boom.
talent in him, does he? Raheem.
High and wide, high and wide.
It's them buzzing Croatian fans in the telly. Commentators, London and the UK's Croatian community. Aye. Because I'm sure none of them have travelled over, mate. Keep it politically correct and just say none of them have travelled.
And no, I'm pretty sure is Croatia not on the green list for travel for us though?
I don't think anyone's on a green list yet.
For England, I think it is. I know are like obviously with certain things like because the aim for Boris was obviously to have everything lifted by the 21st. Ooh.
Sliced over the top there for Perisic.
Which is in a week, so I don't know.
Steg, mate, we're watching it in iPlayer for now. Because the way our setups are, we've not got like TVs in it in the room, so TV, like I know TVs are definitely going to be ahead of us, there's nothing we can do about that, but we'll need to see if there's other sites or wherever we can watch it that is the most up to date as possible, mate.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll sort more of that tonight. Scotland's game tomorrow. We're back for that one. Cheers, Jamesy, mate. Appreciate it. Pickford and all. I'm certainly not blessed with goalkeepers. I think Pope would have started all day if he was fit for this. I actually think he's a very good keeper.
Croatia's currently in the amber list, so no travel.
Figured with the delay, hi mate. A TV or something it's just difficult for us to try and set it up, but I think a TV will be like, from what we've seen before, about 30 seconds or so. Maybe a little bit more. But not much we can do. Ideal if we were ahead, because then we could like delay the thing coming through and that, but
I mean,
for your bet, Aaron, you've got England in that bet.
Hey, that's the thing, cause I literally do not watch like normal TV. Like I don't have an aerial, a Freeview box, anything. I literally watch everything on my computer, so I couldn't even if I wanted to. So
yeah, well, a living room and that, but not that into that. I tell you, 20 years, no one's gonna have a TV. Maybe even less than that, you know.
I think people they'll still have TVs because obviously smart TVs and all that with like your Netflix, Disney Plus, and everything that come on them now. But like actual terrestrial, like standard, terrestrial TV, like just your standard TV channels are going to be a thing of the past. Everything's going to move to the on-demand and the like.
Oh my.
Online, like kind of service on demand.
Walker and Trippier and a wee bit of different
confusion
wavelengths there, eh? Ball just passing on the pitch. The standard has dropped here definitely from that first 10-15 minutes. His mind's what kind of mistakes you're going to make. Oh, you done well this time.
Did he actually get pushed? I don't know. I'd give him the benefit of the doubt there though, but
they just gave a goal kick, didn't they? They gave a foul.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it was more the Croatia player was saying that Mings touched it before it went out. That's what I'm saying. It was like very tight to tell because obviously it bounced up between his legs and the ball can ping pong anywhere at that point.
Mate, I cannot lie, mate. I'm very excited to see Czech Republic getting beat tomorrow night. I'm very excited. Well, tomorrow evening. It's a 2 p.m. kickoff tomorrow again, isn't it? I believe.
Let me double check.
We've only got all the watch songs, mate. We've only got 2 p.m. games. Everything else is.
Aye. Today and tomorrow are 2 p.m. and then
we've got
everything
1 5
except
o'clock,
the Portugal Germany's 8. Yeah.
That's better timing for everyone, but everyone home from work and this, that, and that. See, that's to be annoying for tomorrow. For all the people that are proper die-hard Scotland fans. And work. Monday morning, there you go. Right in the middle of the day. There'll be a lot of skivers in work that day.
Should just be a rule. Companies have got to have a TV set up with the Euros on it. Boom. There we go. Make it a rule.
Not a single person would be doing the work. Oh, Croatia building up an attack here. Well defended. Well defended. I'll say that. Yeah, I'm more impressed with Declan Rice every time I watch them.
Aye, Rice has been fantastic coming back.
Not a chance is that man going to stay at West Ham.
Nah. So where did West Ham end up finishing? They got European football, didn't they?
6th, something like that.
It's like it'll be interesting to see, like how he doesn't.
EPL table. They finished 6th. Oh, good guess, Reece. Good guess. I can't believe Leicester choked Champions League football again. They keep putting. I mean, that's the past 2 years, and all they put themselves in great positions by like Christmas and in the second half. But it seems to be through injuries. But they're just flopping in the second half of the season. Commentators touching on it as well here. That you can sense the nerves within England support now. Quieting down. It's a lot more moans and groans.
Aye, so basically
times?
The way it works, cause Man City had already qualified, 6th spot gets a Europa League spot, so West Ham will be in Europa.
Nah, top 6 were in it anyway. It's probably 7th.
It's only top 5 according to what I'm reading here in the Premier League.
Top 4 get Champions League. And then it goes for them, I believe. Unless England have lost a Champions League spot, but very much doubt that. So it's the top 4 get the Champions League. Then I think it's 2 under that to get Europa. 5th and 6th. So I think depends what happens. If Man United won, I think it might be 7th again. I'm not sure actually. I've not looked into that, but I think it would be 7th.
What I was reading here is ordinarily Premier League
because I think
teams
7th was Spurs in it.
First and 4th,
League.
1st and 4th qualify for the group stage of the Champions League. 5th place club going to the group stage of the Europa League. But because of the way it worked out, City having already qualified, it drops down a position for everything else.
No, because how did they qualify? How could that drop down when they? I don't get it.
Because obviously because obviously you can qualify through like the FA Cup and stuff as well. Because City won one of the cups that gets them entry, like their Premier League spot, like it shifts the actual league table qualification spots.
Well done, good shooting for walk up.
Very good, very good.
Pickford's asking for more movement in front of him here. This is a bit Grealish winner written all over it.
And what it is, by the way, is you know how you were saying it's normally 5th and 6th that get the Europa League?
Yeah.
Because of the introduction of the Conference League, they've changed it to only one position gets Europa League and then the other gets Conference League. So West Ham would have got Conference League, but again, because of the City thing, they now get Europa, and then you said it was Spurs in 7th? Aye.
Yeah, and they're going to Conference League.
Aye, they now get Conference League.
So they're going to play like Aberdeen. Sydney, David will come in as a Jazz man playing. He's not, mate. Bonner's not even in the squad, never mind in the starting 11, Sydney. Like, he did get picked for Croatia, but he's not been picked into the matchday squad.
Not in the matchday squad, aye.
What's a good hotel to stay in Glasgow? There's plenty. Depends on the price range, David.
That Point A was really, really good, to be fair. That was a really nice budget hotel.
What do you think about coming? Or staying in Glasgow?
Who, me?
Stone's been allowed to stroll up. Ah, David.
Oh, David.
Aye. June 26th, 20. We'll be out of here. We'll be down in Blackpool for that. Foden shouting for a free kick right in the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Doubt it.
Did you not say that Point A was like a budget version of the Citizen M? Is that the one you were talking about?
A little bit, yeah. Citizen M's really good, yeah. Citizen M's got the best hotel bed you'll get. Got raves going in the room and that. This is needing managers to get a hold of the teams and shake them up at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They need quite a few changes here. This just isn't working. I don't think they need that Phillips and Rice. Even just let Rice sit on his own and then Mount and Grealish in front of him, whatever. Doing it. Full Nations, mate. We are, yeah. I've put up a schedule, well, on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So if you've got one of them, you can see like every game that we're doing. But yeah, we will be live for the Scotland game tomorrow. Every Scotland and England game we're going to be live for.
Mm-hmm.
Did some yeah, Point A was good. It was actually surprisingly good.
Like, I mean, what is it? We ended up paying, like, what was it, 15 ahead, something like that, 20 ahead for that.
It was 20 something, yeah, but it was
Aye.
very good considering, and the location. Southgate's got a waistcoat off. It's getting serious. Oh, that's when you know it's roasting. 5 minutes to half time.
It's 27, 28 down in London now as well, man.
That is burn your scalp weather.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, man, it was nice being out in it on the walk to the shop, but sitting in here, beating through a window, absolutely beaming me. Not so fun. Not so fun.
You don't fancy playing football in it? Yeah, it gives me the fear playing football in that heat. But honestly, give me a cold, rainy night all day over blistering sun for football.
Cold, rainy night where you start slide tackling your own box and finish it in the opposition's goal. You just slide up a muddy pitch. Like that's one of my favourite kind of pitches to play on, man. Just like one of those ones where you just slide.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
think
fun.
Scotland have finished at Euros. I think they'll get out of the group, mate. I done a full prediction video. Just literally was it the one before this? Yeah, it would have been the one before this, mate.
I think so.
I've done a full prediction of where I think everyone will get to. It feels a bit weird, yeah, mate. Not here talking about the Rangers. I mean, we can work Rangers into the conversation, Cameron, but it's not the sole focus today. So, we're doing good, mate. Good to see you in. How's things, mate? Just wait.
David Goldson would have stopped that, just saying.
Cameron in there as well. We've put new little channel emojis on. So we're going to always have an England-Scotland flag on, because that's just where the most people will be from that watch my channel, so you can put them, if you're supporting them, into the chat, and then we're going to have whoever's playing at the time as well down there. So if we've got any people that are back in Croatia, and you can spam me a little Croatia thing in the chat.
Ref.
Call it a thing. Croatia flag. What's it? Well, this is a very, very dangerous position.
I'm not sure who's just got the yellow here.
It was. Oh, he did handball, yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely a handball and a free kick. It's one of those that's awkward though, because it's just maybe a yard out for the box. So it is very close to get up and down, but England have a lot of talent that can hit this. Will it be Foden? Will it be Kane? Trippier?
Basically, it's safe to say England have got a lot of people that are very good with a dead ball.
Mount. Oh, man. Going up £70? What? How's England looking? They've been doing alright, mate. First 10-15 minutes, he started off very strong. Foden was unlucky not to. He had the best chance of the game where he cut inside and smacked the inside of the post. That was unlucky not to go in, but it's been quite a slow game the past 20 minutes, to be fair. No team's really getting up to speed. There's no one absolutely dominating the game. Like, England have most of the possession, but it looks like Trippier. Trippier looks like he's fancying this. Will the England fans be having flashbacks? Will they be having deja vu? Trippier against Croatia. Hurry up, mate! I'm running out of breath. Take the free kick. Trippier. Oh, is that a handball?
Straight off the wall.
It's not. It's a brave wall. Stop that. It looked like a Sterling handball. Wembley Stadium. And I love the look of Wembley.
It's a very, very nice stadium, Unfortunately, never been at it for football, but I've been there for a concert once, but never been at it for football, unfortunately.
I like all of the, you call them stadiums that connect right round. Like, I love Ibrox's main stand, right?
Like closed
stadiums.
The
closed right round circle close to the pitch. I love the look of them, man. I love the look of them.
It's one of those ones I'd love to, like, I mean, it's one of those ones you saw it with Tottenham as well when they moved for White Hart Lane. Like, clubs that have got a lot of history in their stadium, like we do with Ibrox. Like, it's one of those bittersweet ones with a new stadium, you know what I mean? It's like, you've got all that history there, it's an iconic part of your club. But look at what Tottenham developed with that new stadium, like the new training grounds and everything, and like...
They only spent about the $2 billion.
Something like that. But it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like I'd love to find a way where you just take that Bill Struth, like just that Edmondson Drive front of Ibrox, and incorporate that.
By the way, well done.
Oh, aye.
Mings, by the way.
It was Oasis's last ever tour, mate, before they broke up, shall we say?
Aye, I would love to go to that. There's a lot of games I would like to /will hopefully go to. Like that's it. If you're just a general football fan, that's just one of the ones on everyone's bucket list, isn't it?
Make sure to wear a bulletproof vest, mate. things get wild down there.
There is a load that I would love to go to. Half time? Well.
Alright, here we go.
What manager's going to be happier there? I don't know. By the way, I think both will be asking a lot more of their teams for coming out in the second half.
Timer, by the way, mate. Timer.
They will both be wanting a lot.
I mean, it's one of those ones, though, where it's like England have looked better. England have certainly created more chances. They look like they're kind of dictating the game to play at their pace.
I'd definitely expect to see a sub for them, but that's it.
Yeah, they can't keep that. They cannot keep that pace up for a full 90. I'll be impressed if they do. Don't get me wrong, but
Dalus was very, very impressed. Maybe that's the English coming out. It was a very good start they had, but they definitely not finished that half that well. IMO. Their stadiums, a lot of them down there are up here standing, and so you fit a lot more people in. You barely ever see them sitting down in those River Plate Block arenas. In fact, every other night I find myself sitting watching some mad South American atmosphere. I'm aware of a lot of the bigger teams and tournament names and that stuff, but I've never actually it's hard to take that much of an interest of it than there because of the time difference, but it's so interesting, man. You see the amount of Brazilian players and all that stuff, Argentinian players that everyone just wants to come play in Europe. The standard's weird. I don't know what I feel about it. The standard is so mixed. They're obviously very technically good players, but I got a feeling Croatia will take this second half. I wouldn't put it past them with what I've seen there, mate. I would definitely not put it past them. I think both teams have still got another gear to go up, to be honest.
Also, Cameron can confirm it is boiling down here. I'm not London, but it's pretty much same temperature from me all the way down, and it's
warm,
miserable.
Individually, Lampard's talking about Phillips was quite impressive to him. He was alright.
Well, I checked the weather, Cameron. It's 27 in London. It's 27 here. I'm an hour below Manchester.
Sydney, I suppose, mate. I suppose a draw is actually ideal for Scotland. It would be.
But again, it's one of those ones though that just turns it into it makes it very much possible for both England and Croatia to take the
need to get closer to Kane. He's not had much.
Nah, Kane's not had a lot of service.
Top boy, man, he's on this ball. And as well, Foden, you know, I've seen him much outside of that. First,
yeah, true.
15. I just feel see this year, we're watching this back where Foden, Sterling, Kane needs someone else, whether it's Mount or whatever it is, needs to be. I thought, it's not. You're not going to get. You get a little bit out of Rice, but
that's just so unlucky, man.
This is a lovely bit of play here for Sterling. I'll do a beautiful goal for him in. Good movement.
And then this volley for the edge of the box, man.
Back.
Pro clubs, boom.
Unlucky. Good technique. We'll hopefully have a little score update in the second half, chat.
England want to win the group stages, they'll have to win this game. You think so? I don't know.
I don't know if England... no one wants to win this group, that's the thing. You don't want to win this group. This is a draw, we can go 2 points clear after one game. I know it's easy game, but... Yeah. I don't see any possible way that Scotland don't beat Czech Republic. I genuinely don't. With the confidence that they've got coming into it, with the past couple of results against them, up in the game again, the home it's at Hampden in it, so yeah, I would be extremely surprised if the result was anything other than a Scotland win tomorrow, which obviously puts Scotland in an absolutely brilliant position to qualify. I think if Scotland win tomorrow, if this series a draw, it would pretty much solidify them going through in that third place, if they need the third place. But 4 points is definitely getting through these groups. So you beat Czech Republic, all you need is a draw off of Croatia or England, which Scotland can definitely do.
I mean, it's one of those ones, and I never thought I'd say it, considering it's Steve Clarke, and well, we all know how he set up his teams in the league, but it's a bit of a breath of fresh air. Scotland not just try to play like they're an SPFL team 11 in the box, they're actually going out and they're scoring goals. We've got players.
Still playing the 5 at the back.
But it's not even that though. It's like we've got players like Patterson coming through into the team now as well. I mean, obviously, very possibly a little bit of bias here, you know. Nothing to do with him being part of the Invincible season or anything like that.
Patterson, he won't even start tomorrow, man. He won't even start.
That's the thing. Patterson and Gilmore are two of his best options because he's just like...
Same as England.
Oh, they've not got the experience.
Same as England. The two of them need better managers and the two of them can do better. Southgate and Steve Clarke are not the answers. Aye, Stuart. For you're definitely getting through with 4 points, like 100%.
See, this is the thing though as well. Like, speaking of needing better managers, like, who do you think of that would take those two jobs now, the Scotland job and the England job?
Well, a lot of people will want them. I would just... You could message saying... on Instagram saying, is that you? You could just be like, just check by the way, is... Get the Copa America. Anyone staying up to watch Copa America games? Like the 10 PM kickoffs ain't that bad. You've got 10 PM games, and I think you've got a midnight and 1 AM kickoffs at times as well, which isn't that like Colombia all day. This man right here. That's you, I'm back in the Copa America all day. Go on, Alfie, son. Oh, look who else is wearing my boots. Champions League winner, Billy Gilmore. There you go, that's me.
Hey.
Certified baller now. Same boots as Billy Gilmore. Brazil, Venezuela, yeah. All the South American games, you're guaranteed flair moments, fast-paced game at times, and a scrap with South American games. It's brilliant. What else do you want?
Right.
We're getting more BBC. Yeah, lads, how bad was that BBC social video? Just seeing this, yeah.
I've not even seen it, mate, I'm not going to lie. So, I'm going for what you're saying. I don't think I want to see it.
Aye, a scrap. Hampden, immaculate looking pitch. What, a couple of minutes to the second half, here we go, mate. Wait, I'm going to quickly jump to the toilet, mate, before this second half.
I know, mate.
Be
you
back in a second.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know how many people are watching this, by the way, for like down south, but are you guys dealing with the heat? I don't like it. I need to buy a fan. That's what I need to do. I need to buy a fan. So, screw the mic noise, sorry, but just boom, blasting me. Oh, man. So far it's one shot on target each. One shot on target each, that full first half, man. That just sums this game up, man. Anyone can take it. Alex Scott. Cameron. Calm down. No arguing with you, but calm down.
Yes, who's back? Back again.
Back again. Right, in
Alex
that
Scott,
case.
you're liking a bit of her, Cameron. Where's Tam?
I know, it's telling you them. Jesus. The comedy would be getting at that man right now.
One of these boys. Yeah, it's looking at me. I definitely see Scotland go through this group. Like the boys up there that would love that England job. I'd be surprised if like Gerrard's goal dream idea was obviously Liverpool after Rangers, but there's no way they can't be thinking about contacting him, like in the long run.
What, England job?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd certainly say it's a step up for Southgate.
Imagine Gerrard's England team. Trent,
Oh mate.
Oxlade, Chamberlain. Who's can he fit in?
Trent Ox, you know he'd be putting his golden boy in there somewhere.
Salah boy, Jones, the young attacker, English boy. All them would win. Thoughts on who, mate? Who's that guy? What a name to try and make a song around, by the way.
Mate, it is genuinely that uncomfortably hot here. I'll switch to the tank top.
Oh, Dalus has got the guns out.
Jesus, man.
Mate, it shows their seriousness for next season, but Cameron, in all honesty, doesn't it? Like, hey, Dallas is back with a wife beater. What's happening, Dallas?
I just said I went and put the tank top on. Oh man, mate, honestly, I'm like uncomfortably hot. It's not even funny.
Look at Dallas.
It doesn't help that my computer right now is churning out 60-degree air into the room as well.
How did I find mine it? Update stream with a gun show ahead, Dallas. Dallas has got
it. Hold up. I've not even got enough there to do it. Damn it.
I've not even seen what you've just done. What have you just done? I'm watching.
I was still like.
I'm waiting for this to come back up on my screen here. There it is. There he goes. Typical pasty. White top, you wouldn't even know it. Skin colour top that.
White top? Aye. What white top? I'm topless here.
Right, team's walking back out for us.
There we go. Also, by the way, to answer your question, Reese, I'm not slagging anyone in the chat, by the way. So, it genuinely is the name of the program. It's a program called Specky, mate. Specky. Aye.
Specky.
A lot of motherboards and stuff like that, you do get ones made by the motherboard manufacturers and stuff like that.
Oh, like to see the temperature and stuff.
Aye.
Doesn't look like any subs from what we've seen here.
It just depends who made them, what motherboard manufacturer you bought.
Then I might hit this kick off so I can press start. No, right, you'll need to wait a little bit. Well, who wants us more? Second half is underway. Just like this time, I'll go to 20 seconds in the second half, and we'll be right on time. Oh, what a touch for Croatia. My fear for England here is that Croatia are definitely going to up it this half.
Oh. Okay, Pickford safe hands.
Like, England definitely have a level to go up, but
Aye.
I think Croatia have got levels to go up from what we've seen. Good intensity, good pressing right away for Perisic to put Mings under pressure. And now, realistically, you're that Croatian team, backroom staff, whatever, you're saying pressure Tyrone Mings. You're watching him for Aston Villa, you're seeing the amount of mistakes he makes, you're going, that is the guy to pressure. "60 seconds in, Croatia looking more hungry." That could be Calvin Phillips. That's got to be, I'm sorry mate, the worst hairdo at the Euros. I think we'll struggle to see a worse one than that. I'm sure he'll cry his tears with his $100,000 a week, $100,000 a week that he gets. Of me saying I don't like his hair, but come on mate.
Sat wiping his tears away with £50 notes, mate. That's all it is.
Still doesn't like my hair. But honestly, man, that's got to be my bet. Come on, Croatia. I'm in with the showing Croatia some love.
Get
a lot of Croatia love the day. I think it was just Scottish, but
a lot of people are, aye.
Pickford looking for a long ball here. What was that little tactic there? Oh man. England fans heart and mouth there with Tyrone Mings dribbling round the attackers in his own box, but
meanwhile Pickford's out at the corner flag.
Yeah.
Like, what?
This is just the thing here, isn't it?
Yellow card there for Kovacic.
Brozovic, Kovacic, Modric, obviously Rakitic, who isn't starting, but if you let them settle and knock that ball around.
Ooh, that's a crunchy tackle, man.
Crunchy, but let's see, is it?
I wouldn't say it's like too reckless. I wouldn't say it's dangerous.
Right back,
it's
crunchy.
Right
him, it's just a nice crunchy one.
It's just a nice crunch. Aye. Speaking of crunch, by the way, the UFC last night. My arm. Oh Jesus!
Have you watched? Mate, you need to watch all the highlights back.
Like you said, I've watched up to the Diaz fight. I'm going to go back and watch the rest of them in the break between now and going live 3-3.
Dalus, you should wear that in the. I know you're planning to win your Scotland top. You should wear that in the Scotland-England game. That's just as much a Scotland top right now.
the Rab C, the Rab C tap.
That's just as much Rebic, Mings, sat down a little bit.
Mate, I'll just go full Rab C cosplay, mate. I'll just go out and get the full outfit.
Croatia, other than that, I don't think they've got a long throw the way they're setting up. But Modric wanting it. Modric gets it. Lovely setup.
Oh, nice wee bit of play.
Mings clearance.
Great to Mings, aye. England nearly got a break there with the scramble. Kane though, up putting pressure on the keeper straight away.
Oh, what am I saying? That was almost a horrendous mistake for Trippier. Mate, can you imagine if Trippier was the one that made a big mistake for this? The amount of abuse that Southgate would get for choosing him. It was very nearly made the mistake there that put Croatia up. He's not properly looked at where Rebic was, but he's headed a ball back to Pickford, which wasn't too bad, but he's obviously clearly not noticed the position of Rebic, who nearly nicked in front of Pickford. Next game from the 2 PM game. I was debating the drink chat. I think
I've got to rescue it, mate. Come on.
The more you're chilling, you've not got a cup. Do you want to pass me a cup, please, Hannah? If it's alright. Yeah, I'll probably need a new one. It'll be an early night for me.
Oh, mate, I've got the full Rabsy Nesbitt going now. The white tank top and the freaking blazer with the pinstripe blazer. I've got the full Rabsy Nesbitt going now.
Oh, Dalus, man. Dalus is the main character here.
Mate, I'm just here for the entertainment value. I don't mind making a tit of myself.
And that would put a suit jacket and your Scotland top on for the Scotland-England game, mate. That's you. Thank you, Anna. Let's get this pulled.
Needs a manky headband too. I've not got any headbands though, Cameron, mate. That's the only issue. I've not got any headbands. I'll nip down to Sports Direct tomorrow morning, pick one up.
Dallas, no Sports Direct, somewhere else.
Sports Direct's the only sports shop I've got in Stafford, mate.
Oh well. You're gubbed.
Well, it's either that or it's JD that refused to stock our tops down here. No joke, went into the JD, he picked, like, you know the new trainers I got a couple of weeks back? Like, went in JD, got them. Go on there. Bear in mind, I'm Stafford,
score England, I'm pouring a drink.
Either that or whiskey and iron brew's got to be everywhere. Or is it lemonade you're on there now?
This is the lemonade,
aye. Aye, so bearing in mind, middle of Stafford, like, obviously English teams, tops, all that. Full rack of Celtic tops. Only Scottish top in there.
They've all got it because Celtic and JD are partners. So every JD, probably every JD in the UK will have like an actual Celtic, rack or whatever.
It's one of those ones, mate. So it's like I'm stuck between Sports Direct or JD. You know what I mean? It's not a good look. It's not good.
This is a 1-0 game. I'll tell you.
Aye, this is going to be like a scrappy.
You didn't give a prediction before this, did you?
And I did say I can see it being like a 2-1. I just don't know who to at the start.
What do you think at this point? Who's winning for what you're seeing?
To this point now, I think, again, I don't know. Like, if England, if they find that next gear, they'll probably grab it. But if not, I can see Croatia just wearing them down. So for me, it's just a question of whether England find that next gear they've got. If they find that gear, I reckon England win. If not, Croatia are just going to wear them down.
Long shot from Modric. Safe hands, Pickford. They've definitely started this second half. England need a sub. You need a sub now.
Who'd you take off? Who would you take off and put on?
Right now, mate, I've not seen much of Foden or Sterling, to be honest. I would say the both of them for maybe like Sancho and Rashford, or Sancho and Grealish, a few options. I'd always leave Kane on for England. Always leave him on. Arguably the best finisher in the world now, but
the question is more so, it's like just Kane's not getting the service and he's not getting himself into the position to...
Well, there you go. We're seeing Grealish warming up now. We've got images of him warming up. I believe that was... I didn't see the full pitch. I think that was Bellingham next to him. Grealish's name getting the rounds in England. In Wembley. Stop singing about Scotland there.
Finally.
Scotland fans ain't getting in, are they?
For what I'm seeing, I don't think so.
They aren't actually getting in. No, because they're all saying don't travel. I think Scotland fans are planning taking as many people down as they can, but I've seen as well, England are apparently, like, if you're booking hotels and that, and they notice you've got a Scottish postcode, they're, oh, hold on, Sterling! There we go! Sterling opens the scoring. A lot of people were questioning whether she'd been in or not with Grealish there. Everyone's thinking, yep,
I was included.
That Grealish should have started. I'm surprised that he did start, but there you go. Raheem Sterling gets England's first tournament goal here.
Even the cameraman's having a wee dance.
The taps are off of the English fans inside Wembley. They are loving it. 1-0. That's a good goal, that. He's done well to hold them off and finish that. Like, mate, the counter, Wembley's rocking, mate. It's only about a quarter full and the cameraman can't even... Sheesh. Where's this here? Calvin Phillips, by the way, well done. Very well done to Calvin Phillips there.
Man.
Because it's Calvin Phillips, leaves a couple, good strength, great way to pass in front of Sterling, who first time finishes it. Keeper gets a pot yet, but not enough.
Yep.
This is what I was saying, I was surprised that
like
he
Steg
started,
said there, Cam. Sorry, there you go, mate.
Saying I was surprised that Phillips started as well, but there you go, the two of them combining to get that first goal. And I was saying Phillips looks like, he looks good playing with Leeds, but he's always going to look better. Like, everyone looks better when you start to play with better players. I think Phillips has looked even better here again. But yes, let me change the scoring, mate. You can talk away.
I know, all I was going to say was Steg's right about that one, Cameron. That EK shopping centre, that looks like it's going to be empty before long. I was up in EK helping family move. Funnily enough, the weekend we won the title. And yeah, that place is just a graveyard now compared to what it was like 5 years ago. Heck, even longer than that. The day me and Reece went through EK just for a Burger King. Totally wasn't anything to do with the fact that I got patched by a bird that was meant to be meeting. Not at all. Not at all. Don't know what you mean.
Man, I can't remember how much that camera was bouncing there, by the way. Imagine Wembley was full.
Aye. That cameraman was just having a wee party, mate. That's all it was.
Just bouncing about yourself, or it was people behind him going, yeah!
You've just got the director in the studio that's like, mate, Mate, can you calm down? Can you calm down? We're trying to use your shot. He's like, yes!
Aye. It's going to be interesting now, by the way, to see England predicted lineups after Calvin Phillips, because
He's looked very good today, man.
On a performance, by the way.
If anyone's picked him for his fantasy team, then
Don't know if any of us have got Sterling in the league.
I don't know, man. I just always forget about the leagues, man. So I just don't enter them at this point now. Because like I'll always set my team up. I'll be like first week, be like, oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Then I
there
just
was nothing
forget
really
about
to update in this one. Just the knockouts. You just need to update it then, and that's it.
Nah.
We just don't want to go to work. He has, mate. He surprised me how good he's looked. Phillips.
Mate, no joke, I've got a pub like 5 doors down for me.
Probably hear them, mate.
And I swear I heard them when
Yeah,
England
you probably
scored
would have,
that.
That's a good ball in. Kane! Oh,
Kane,
mate.
oh my god! And he's just rattled the post as well.
What are we seeing here? I don't know if it's a post or a keeper, but I think
it's a combination of the
Kane's
two
missed
here,
a
man.
sitter, but then he's got clattered.
No, it's actually the Croatia player that's got the foot to it.
Let's see here. Nah, it was Kane, sitter.
Oof. He just went ribs right into that post. Mate, hitting that with enough momentum to spin him round like that, that's very possibly like fractured ribs. Which, if so, that is bad for England.
Nah, I think he'll be fine. Nah, he's alright. Yeah, your team, hi Hannah, you've got every right to be angry with him because that was a sitter.
Refs pointed for a corner, by the way.
Not a chance was that a corner, but England will be happy with that.
Can't watch this without feeling gutted for Borna. You'd love to see Borna in it, but you can't argue with the depth that Croatia have got.
What a moment. Imagine that feeling. Imagine that feeling being selling in that moment there. Ah, there you go. Harold's absolutely fine. He's running a bit. Harold! Harold! All the fantasy league team captains are absolutely spewing up and down the country with Kane missing that set. I never put him in, so I'm glad he never scored, but
I'm surprised you never put him in, to be fair.
yeah. I've got Immobile, Depay and Lukaku.
Fair enough. Lukaku's good shout, Immobile good shout.
Immobile scored and Depay plays in more. So it's a good goal so far.
What was that Belgium game finished? 3-0?
3-0 yesterday, aye. That's a 4. Yesterday, 3-0, yeah. Aye. Hannah's in the chat. She's got a good bet on for Lukaku golden boot.
Fair enough. Fair play. You predicted him as top scorer for the tournament, yeah. So
I think Lukaku's a shoe-in for top goal scorer, man. Maybe not even in the later rounds, but see just that group.
Just that group stage, he's going to run riot.
He's got 2 goals now, I think. Lukaku's guaranteed 5 goals at that group. So another 3 goals in the next 2 games, I think he can do that. He's got Denmark and Finland next. No way I don't see Lukaku scoring.
Oof.
Sterling.
Didn't realise we were watching WrestleMania here, Jesus.
Manhandled a little bit there, eh? But he's got nothing going on with it.
Right. Man's just got speared off the ropes, Jesus.
Your only question here is Mount. Like, he does good balance work, Mount, but did he take Mount out and put Grealish in behind Kane? Hello, Els, how you doing? Croatia crossing chance.
Croatia.
So far. Big chance this.
Croatia again. And
Scuffed
wide.
Rebic with a big chance there. Croatia. I don't know if Croatia will get a bigger chance than that, you know.
Nah, I think that's...
A lot of pinball, a lot of scramble clearances.
Then again, actually, to be fair, all three England players right in front of him there, he's had to try and either put it down through them or put it to the side of them, but it's just that fine an angle. But he's just absolutely scuffed the contact anyway, so...
Snatched it, rushed it big time there. Croatia, like, you can't sit in now. Oh, England, they're still
great
this high
team
up.
pressing for England.
It's a foul. That's a foul all day.
That's a foul on Mount all day, aye.
That was a good foul for Brozovic
Croatia to give, aye.
Brozovic, that was a good position to take that. Yeah. Professional foul. But, again, these England free kick takers, very dangerous position. Favours the left foot of this, like Foden, but I believe this is near enough where Trippier scored that goal against Croatia that they were all I
was about to say, this one's a little bit further out, so you've got a little bit more room to try and dip it down over the wall.
This is very dangerous.
Tav would score it. Just saying. Tav would score it.
Who's that over at Mount?
Aye.
Okay. I think he's going to try and go to that far post. See where Kane and Mings are, and they're going to split, and then he's going to fire this far post. Watch the two of them. But they've got boys in behind them. Don't know. We'll find out what is Mount going to do. He did go for that far post, but it was just a yard over the top.
This is it, man, aye. Borna would nail it, aye, Borna would. Borna's probably sitting watching the game like, this is the one similar to the one I scored against St Johnstone. I'd nail this in the top corner. Easy.
What foul he score? Be good for him.
Aye, definitely.
Back to safe Croatia possession. As soon as that gets pressed into Brozovic there, they are right onto him in it. Brozovic is like the trigger. He's also in the team of Hannah. Foden hitting the post and Kane missing a sitter. As long as you get a second goal, you'll be happy, won't you? Your bigger bet. Marcus Rashford then,
coming on.
I guess. I'd be very surprised if Rashford went right wing, so I presume Sterling.
Or do you take Mount off, maybe, because of the yellow? Or Foden, even? Mount, Foden. Who got the yellow?
It was Foden that got the yellow.
Foden, aye.
It was Mount that got fouled.
Aye, that was it. Aye.
Thinking about. Croatia corner. Danger. Only if they had big Niko Katic said of this, innit?
Oh, aye. Tell me about it.
Tell you, World Cup next year. So.
That's mad. That's only next year, man.
World Cup right away. This is a good thing about it. We've suffered for a summer, but now we've got two lovely summers of football ahead. I hope Katic has a stormer every year for us, and then he gets picked to the World Cup squad for Croatia next year.
Mate, can you imagine that, the duo, Katic and Borna?
I'd be wanting Croatia to win the World Cup at that point if two of them were starting.
Aye.
Oh, going for a full volley off the corner, Brozovic, unlucky. Very difficult to execute that.
Oh, aye.
Especially if
He got that on target, by the way, I don't think keeper was getting to that. Keeper looked very, Pickford looked very slow off his line there. Brozovic coming off, aye. Oh, aye, it's the Winter World Cup because it's in Qatar, isn't it? How are they going to do that, though? Mid-season? How are they going to do that?
Because they're just going to patch it. You're going to need to bring the football forward, and then, like, usually starts in like August or something, football will end up starting again in July. And then they'll have December and January, it'll just be totally no football. And they'll just do World Cup. Because they can't have that in this summer.
I know, Qatar in winter's hotter than it is in most places in Europe. Never mind.
It was
during summer.
When it came off, so. Who's that? Is that Rooney? That is Rooney in it. Yeah. European season suspended. Aye. See what Rashford
these are the kind of games Rooney loved playing in as well, though, man. You know, he'll be sitting watching, wishing he could be playing in this.
Oh, aye. What a player. Oh, that's how he's standing.
Okay, man.
Oh, he's got
he kept that in? Nah.
So they have just went Rashford on the right. Mourinho a couple of days ago on TalkSport saying Rashford looks like a love puppy in the right wing. He's got absolutely no idea what to do and it just doesn't work. Let's see. I mean, he did. He was his manager for how long?
That number 25 that's Freeman right in behind Rashford.
Tell you by this left back has done nothing for Croatia. Next be 50-50. Perisic wins that. Oh, she's literally a magician, man. Just the way he moves in this pitch.
Mate, honest to God, like when you watch Modric, sometimes it's almost as if he doesn't see the game from his point of view. It almost feels like he's got a camera above him and he can just see everything going on in the pitch.
Yep. Walker, well done. Walker, good shielding. And his 6-yard box there, by the way.
Very, very well done there for Walker.
Very defensively away there. That was good.
On Kane, nah, he doesn't even jump for it.
Well done, Rice there.
Well done, man. Ooh.
Kane winning his fouls, doing what he does, doing that back into defenders.
That's what you want for a striker, though, man. You want a striker that can not only put the goals in.
We're spoiled with that week in, week out with Morelos.
Aye.
We get plenty of that, mate.
Oh, aye. That's what I'm saying, that's what you want. You don't just want someone that can bang in goals, they drop back, help with the play, they can draw the fouls like that. It's like...
Yep.
Basically Alfie, is what I'm saying here.
Big chance this. Oh, it's another snatched effort. Sterling with the left foot. That one was worse than Brevic's. That's maybe out the Wembley Arc, that. That was a stinker of a shot.
That was worse than Kane's, man. At least Kane had some pressure on him.
Oh.
You're never gonna take Sterling on his left foot, man.
Phillips, man. Well done. John Stones sat down man issue. That is not good for England. Very, very not good.
I don't know if he's just sat down. Nah. Physios are putting on there.
Physio. Phillips pointed out.
That's the thing as well, though. People don't think about that with the heat. Everyone just thinks, oh, heat, they're going to get tired. But like, you're going to be sweating a lot more. Your body's going to be a lot more dehydrated, and you're much, much more likely to get cramp as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This does not look good for John Stones by Maguire still out. Connor Cody's not a lost. Everyone just talks about him just being. I don't watch man.
There is another corner that comes to mind that should have been there, that could have came on.
Yeah, I don't have enough. I don't watch Cody enough to have a good opinion on it. But everyone says he's just a back three centre back. Just doesn't suit a back two because he's played Wolves for that long. He always play that back three.
The Yorkshire Pirlo is playing insane.
He's looking good. Football's coming home down the rings. Phillips in again to win the ball, man. He'll be England's man of the match today. Definitely.
Fantastic.
Unless Sterling goes and bags a hat-trick here, then... Leeds fans will be absolutely loving it. Still not over yet, but Croatia can definitely nick a draw out of this.
It was that trending on my Twitter. Oh my god. Look on Twitter and trending right now. It's not England, it's Ingerland that's trending on Twitter.
What?
Ingerland.
Well.
Okay.
We'll see what happens here. I don't like England just sitting back button doing. I believe that's why they've got Rashford on back, because they know Croatia's going to push and Rashford's got that blistering pace and counter attack and finish about him. But Petkovic for Rebic. No, I am not rhyming poems, that is the Croatian names. Still, by the way, surely they're not playing Trippier left back all tournament. That's got to get changed.
You'd think so.
I like that anyone talking about me. It's actually quite nice.
Eh?
Pickford taking this. I'm going to try and find a Harold's. Look at me. There'll be a few sore heads there on the morning. A couple of Rose fans. My. Mate, that guy can't even stand on my... We were just getting a little few shots of some taps off in the crowd there. Some male taps off. Yeah, I had. Too excited, chat.
Cameron, don't you be getting excited again now, mate. You're the new Tam. Well, Tam's no here.
10 minutes to go, don't see there been much added time in this one.
Nah. Well, what stoppages have we had?
Aye,
we had
Cameron, that's what I like, mate. Just really symmetrically pleasing. That's the right words for that.
Aye, symmetry is one of the most subconsciously pleasing things to the human brain, so aye.
England are slowing down this press a little bit. I don't want to overcommit going forward. Give Croatia space in behind. Smart for them. Modric, lovely zing. Aye, maybe that's the word, Hannah. He's done unlucky there. Trying to roll around Sterling, who's actually done well back in defending. I feel like this is going to be 10 minutes of Croatian pressure. England fans will not be happy seeing this. Do you know what I love about this tournament, mate? I'm sitting here enjoying some great football games, and right now, can you imagine this was Rangers that were 1-0 up and the other team were
you'd just be like,
but no, I'm chilling. I'm like, if England equalise against, if they score again. I'm like, hey, great. I'm just here to watch a good game and have a good time with chat. Jude Bellingham coming on though. Youngest player ever at the European Championship, 17. Mate, look at the size of the boy for 17 years old. Mount, probably, I'd guess this is. 9? Is that
number
Kane?
9. Alright.
What? What are they? How are they? Am I put Mount out left a bit? Or
Down
just
to the middle, maybe?
Diamond in the middle, maybe?
Moving to 2 up top, maybe?
Bellingham's given the... But none of them midfielders are wide players, that's the thing is...
I know, that's what I mean though. Do you reckon they're just going narrow formation, play through the middle with the 2 up top?
Weird. I think so. Just playing that diamond in the middle. See how it sets up, because Bellingham's just... He tends to play more in the middle, but he does real good box-to-box work. Wait, see,
because you'd assume, obviously,
no chance you
Rashford, Sterling up top. Say that again, sorry?
So there's no chance you'll have watched Bellingham play, have you?
Nah,
not
really, man. Heard a lot of good things about him.
See him? There he is, lit. In right away.
I've heard a lot of good things about him, but I've never actually watched him, man.
Very good.
Who is it he plays with now?
Dortmund. Who starts for him? 17.
Aye. Jesus, man. That's not exactly a easy squad to get into.
Nope.
Fair play to him, man. Came...
England are cramped in.
Aye.
Oh, it's a dangerous cross in. Pickford catches it well, but that's one of those cross-come shots.
I think even then though, Pickford, like as he jumps, he goes backwards into the post. He could very easily have
fallen into the net.
Aye,
he was comfortable with that, Pickford.
Aye, he had a bit of space. For the initial angle, it looked like he hit the post with the way he landed, but he had a bit more space than I thought. Aye, sorry, as I was saying though, there with Bellingham, like you hear the commentary touching on it, he came up through the Birmingham City system.
Yep, and then he got bought for like 40 million or something. 40. Like a 60 million.
Like, that's like, it's one of those ones, teams like those kind of teams, like your Birmingham's, your West Brom's, your nowadays, yeah, would you include Villa in it? I don't know.
Villa are by far the best team there.
Aye.
Miles away for anyone there now.
Aye. But like, it's like teams like that. They've got that issue of like, do they make the financial play and get like that money?
Villa don't, mate. I know you don't.
No, I know not Villa, but it's like that's what I more mean. Like teams
spent like 150 million already. Like
I know. I mean teams like Birmingham, West Brom, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like just because obviously with Bellingham coming up through the Birmingham program, like do teams like that keep a player like that could genuinely be a massive player for them and bring them success, or do they take the money and try and invest it? It's one of those ones, you know what I mean? Because it's like football players are only getting more expensive nowadays, so
yeah. That's a really high line, by the way. Oh, false start. I'm doing a free kick again. You know it's going to be a good delivery. Modric swinging it in. That is a very good delivery. It was very well defended. Oh, I think we're getting some handbags here. It was Stones. Let's see it. Stones done very, very well to deal with this, by the way. Look, that is so well dealt with to cushion that back to the keeper.
yeah.
Taps off for the Croat manager.
He's just doing in joggies in the top and a white t-shirt now. I'm not gonna lie, I initially thought it was just a shot of someone in the crowd going, like, getting a bit peeved off there. Just because it literally was joggies and a white top. I was like, what? Well done, Bellingham.
Kane leading the counter, sorry. He's definitely not Kane. Sterling leading the counter. I know. Same size, same colour, everything. Sterling and Kane. Easy mix up that one, mate. Easy mix.
Oh, I definitely, mate, definitely. I mean, you asked me, I'd have thought they were identical twins, mate. I can't really blame you, I'm sorry.
Anyone in chat still wanting England to win this, I'm sure you will be nail-biting right now for these last 5 minutes.
Yep. We didn't really have too many people wanting England to win. A lot of people came in was Croatia, to be fair. Which, again, at that point, though, it will be nail-biting because you'll be hoping that they can at least try and sneak a goal in.
Yeah. A draw at Wembley, like, it's not the worst for Croatia, do you know what I mean? You just don't want beat. Like... I would maybe say that, by the way. I mean, Jonas has just popped in this and thinks it's debatably Sterling's best game of the season, and because he's been not involved with City as much this year, he's had good game time still, but Sterling's really been shining and coming through, Fernand Torres and that, but nasty head knock here by the looks of things. Vida and what's Bellingham. This one, mate, these are always so awkward. One player going back, one coming forward.
Ooh. It's not even like it's into the harder bit of the skull at the top. It's like right into that lower bit at the bottom with the tendons and that.
Bellingham will definitely come off worse than that. It should be hopefully alright here, but Calvert-Lewin now? What? But is this Calvert-Lewin a reaction sub to Bellingham, or are they bringing him away? They're confusing me with this striker, then no striker, and striker.
Bellingham looks alright now. Bellingham should be alright. Come on, mate. Get up. Get up and get into them. Shows why you got bought for 60, 40 to 60. What was it you said it was? 60 million?
40, I think.
40.
I don't think there's a sober soul in that stand.
Nah.
Literally, they are all.
Not at all. That England top's quite nice though, and the
I
fade
like a
for the
lot of
blue
England
out of
tops.
the red.
This year as well, I really like their. I don't know if it's their way, a third, whatever. It's like royalish blue, surprise, surprise, but it's got like the little collar thing here. But I really like the look of that.
The blue and orange one.
Probably.
Aye.
It's mainly blue. There's not much else on it, but.
Aye, no, it's just the badge and It's just the badge that's an orange.
Yeah.
And then you've got like orange stripes down the side of it here. That's pretty nice, man. That is pretty nice.
Seen the white fin on top? Yes. That was nice. I was for the... No, I didn't play the blue one yesterday. I've seen the white one, but I do like it. Getting it. Getting it with Kamara in the back. Or camera.
Oh, what, the one that's just got like the cross on it?
Yeah.
Aye.
That is a very nice top.
Pickford just channeling his best shagger there, running in time.
We'll call that professional player.
Yeah.
I'd love a keeper to do that one time and just fall over it or let him bounce away from or something. Imagine it. Oh. Well played, Rashford. Good strength.
Sterling
for big DCL. I think that would just literally be a time waster here.
Well done, Sterling. You done well for the whole 10 minutes you had the captain's armband, mate.
Two and a half minutes for England to, I don't want to say hang on, but keep this lead. Oh, Ming's under pressure. Oh, it's nervy.
Makes it a bit difficult for Pickford there.
Touch.
Pickford looked like he went down. Pickford actually looked like he went down hard after he hit that as well. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but
no.
Like, it was one of those ones where his body angle, he swiped at it and he just momentum just took him sideways and he just went, boom. I just dropped straight to the ground after he hit it.
Lovely tackle.
Alright. Nah, that Bellingham, man, for 17, he's a tasty wee player, man.
Tasty big player.
Well, aye. Wee in terms of age and
Tasty
maybe
big
that
boy.
alone, but aye.
Well done,
Well
Pickford
done.
off his line to climb that. It was good. You reckon that'll be it now? England should just be able to keep this ball for the next minute. That's the top there.
That top, aye.
Maybe that's the top, aye. It's nice.
Oh, she looked miserable on her phone.
Not watching this anyway.
I'm done.
England have gave the ball away again. Croatia getting another chance to go at them.
3v4, but the man himself, Kyle Walker. Oh, plenty of pressure on Pickford though.
Got nothing to lose now, Croatia. Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, mate, last 30 seconds. I think you're going to agree with me on this, unless you're wanting to shout at anyone else. But I think Calvin Phillips got to take that man of the match for us today.
Phillips has been fantastic.
Sterling was good. Sterling, I would.
I know, it's fair play to Sterling, he got the goal. But it's like, for me, I'm sorry, that shot, like, you put any average to above average striker in that position. They're scoring that, but the ball through to him to set that up was fantastic. Like, Phillips was just different level today, man. He was he was level above the rest of the England team today.
This is a long throw. That is last chance for Lumia. Croatia lumping the ball into the box. This will be the last chance. And it's hit over. There we go. 1-0 England.
That's full time. Right.
England get their perfect start of 3 points.
And
so up to Scotland to respond tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Big response needed for Scotland tomorrow to keep in this group. Then they're all loving it. Right, chat. That's going to be us. We're not going to stick around for too much after this. We've spoke about what we have to speak about throughout this. We'll be live again 10-15 minutes before the Scotland game tomorrow. So that's going to be another 2 PM kickoff. So thank yous to Cameron and Hannah and everyone else who's still in here for being in and hanging around with us. So we'll hopefully see you again for, well, yeah, like I was saying, the Scotland game. But if you haven't done so already, all the social medias where you can find us is down in the description below. And on all of my social medias, and you'll see it in Dalus as well, we've tweeted out the schedule of every game that we will be live for. So we'll hopefully see you in there and continue chatting and watching these Euros together. But as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for Dallas for being on with us.
Yep.
And we'll see you in the next one.